Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital GH. Spoilers reveal that Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, will blast Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, over the Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, baby lie. Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, Mom will react to the paternity blow-up that's brewing, so some exciting dramas on the way. GA fans know that Michael and Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, are gearing up for their divorce and custody hearing. The week of June 2 to 6 will bring multiple episodes devoted to Willow and Michael's time in the courtroom. Based on the latest spoilers, all signs point to the true paternity of Sasha's unborn child getting exposed. It sounds like Mina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, will give Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, the updates he needs to bring this shocker out in the open in court. Of course, that means Carly will find out Jason has been keeping a massive secret. Jason doesn't usually like lying to Carly, but this was one instance when he felt it was necessary to deceive her. Sasha and Jason made a pact to keep the real paternity under wraps for Michael's sake, but Carly will still think she should have been brought in the loop. Jason told Danny Morgan, Asher Antonisen, the truth early on, and Carly will no doubt feel like she deserved the truth too. However, Jason knows how Carly can be and couldn't risk her making a mess of things. Although Jason will try to explain why he kept Carly in the dark, she's still going to be hurt and furious. That's especially true since this secret won't even stay a secret. The paternity cover-up is about to crumble, so that could make Carly even angrier about the whole situation. Carly may feel like she could have helped protect Michael if she'd known the real story. Part of Carly should appreciate what Jason tried to do for Michael, but she'll still be upset over Jason's deception. We'll see some frustration for Carly in the aftermath of the hearing, so look for her to corner Jason for a showdown and demand some answers. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Carly Spencer is about to unleash a storm of fury, unlike any we've seen in recent months. And this time the target is none other than Jason Morgan. The betrayal cuts deep and the timing couldn't be worse, as Port Charles reels from the shocking revelation about Sasha Gilmore's paternity scandal. Michael is devastated, Willow is confused, and Carly finds herself caught between her family and the man who's always had her back. Until now. The fallout is explosive, and the emotional tremors will echo through the town for weeks to come. It all begins when Sasha, still recovering from the traumatic manipulation by Gladys and Dr. Montague, finds herself at the center of another jaw-dropping secret, one she wasn't even aware of. During what was supposed to be a routine legal follow-up, Sasha overheard a hushed conversation between Diane and a hospital staffer discussing sealed birth records. Curiosity turned into concern when her name came up. What followed was a spiral into discovery that no one was prepared for. Sasha's biological father may not be who she believed, and the one man who might have known the truth has been staying eerily silent. Jason. Carly gets wind of the situation when Maxie lets it slip that Sasha has been digging through old GH records, and that Diane has been oddly evasive with questions about hospital confidentiality and Jason's financial transactions from years ago. Carly confronts Sasha directly, and that's when the house of cards begins to collapse. Sasha, trembling with uncertainty, shares what she's uncovered. A decades-old medical bill paid by Jason under a false name around the time Sasha was born. Carly's heart sinks. She knows Jason was always loyal, always protective. But what if he's been protecting a secret that changes everything for Michael's family? With her pulse racing and emotions bubbling over, Carly storms into the Metro Court, where Jason has just finished a quiet meeting with Sonny. She doesn't wait for privacy. In front of stunned guests and staff, she demands the truth. Did you know Sasha was related to us? Did you know and say nothing? Jason, ever stoic, quietly tries to pull her into a private corner, but Carly's done being calm. Her voice rises. You lied to me, Jason. You lied to Michael. You let that girl walk around thinking she had no one in this town. You let Michael think she was just a fling, when she could have been family. Jason finally breaks his silence and says he was sworn to secrecy by someone long gone, Harmony Miller. According to Jason, Harmony confided in him on her deathbed that Sasha had been placed into the adoption system by a woman who feared Cyrus Renault's retaliation. Jason says he tried to find more evidence, but with Harmony's records sealed and Cyrus watching, he didn't want to put Sasha in danger. Carly doesn't buy it. Don't you dare put this on Harmony. This was about control. You decided we didn't need to know. You decided for Michael. You don't get to do that. Jason tries to reason with her, but Carly's pain is written all over her face. It's betrayal, not just of family, but of decades of trust. Across town, Michael is grappling with the emotional overload of Sasha's confession. She tells him about the possibility that she might be connected to the Quatermains, not just through deception, but by blood. Michael, still hurt over her past lies, but feeling the magnitude of what she's saying, listens in stunned silence. His thoughts flash to the night he lost their baby, to the way Sasha spiraled into drugs and darkness, and to the heartbreak that always felt unresolved. Now he wonders if part of that pain was rooted in a truth neither of them knew. Willow, watching the two reconnect, feels something strange building inside her. Not jealousy exactly, but unease. She's trying to be understanding. She's trying to stay above the chaos. But something about the way Michael looks at Sasha now, the way he's softening, has Willow spiraling into self-doubt. Over at GH, Liz Weber is pulled into the mess when Sasha requests a DNA test to compare her markers with any that exist in the Quatermain archives. Liz, trying to maintain confidentiality and compassion, helps coordinate the procedure, but warns Sasha the results could upend everything. And they do. The test confirms a match not with Michael, not with Carly, but with Edward Quatermain's long-forgotten child. Meaning Sasha may be a descendant through a completely hidden bloodline. Tracy Quatermain gets involved immediately. She demands answers from Monica, who appears just as stunned as everyone else. But Ned's reaction is more complicated. He remembers whispers from the past, rumors that Edward fathered another child during his world travels. But he never thought the story was true. Now with Sasha potentially carrying that bloodline, she may be entitled to a portion of the family fortune, not to mention a stake in ELQ. Valentine sees an opportunity in the chaos. He reaches out to Sasha through Martin Gray, offering to help her navigate her rights as a potential heir, if she'll consider aligning with him when the dust settles. Brooke Lynn is furious, suspecting Valentine is using Sasha to regain a foothold in ELQ. She warns Sasha that the Cassadines never help without a cost. As these corporate landmines explode, Sasha becomes increasingly torn. She doesn't want money. She wants truth. She wants belonging. She wants closure. But most of all, she wants to know why Jason, someone who meant so much to Michael and Carly, kept the secret buried for so long. In a tense moment back at Carly's house, she and Jason finally speak privately. Carly is calmer, but the hurt hasn't faded. "You were the one person I thought would always protect my family," she says. Jason nods, his voice low. "And I did, in the only way I knew how." But Carly's not ready to forgive. She says it's not just about what Jason did. It's about how he made her feel invisible in the process. "You don't get to call yourself family when you only show up on your terms," she says. Jason leaves quietly, but it's clear the damage has been done. Sasha, meanwhile, decides to take a break from town. She leaves Michael and Willow a letter, saying she needs to rediscover who she is without the chaos of Port Charles pulling her in every direction. Michael is left with a hole in his heart he didn't expect. He thought he had moved on. He thought he had everything he wanted. But now he's not sure. And Willow, watching her husband struggle with conflicting feelings, quietly begins to wonder if her marriage is as unbreakable as she believed. With the Quatermains shaken, the Corinthos circle strained, and Carly's world cracked by Jason's betrayal, the ripples of this paternity scandal are only beginning to spread. Sasha may be gone for now, but her legacy, her bloodline, and the truth she's uncovered will continue to haunt the residents of Port Charles for months to come. And as for Carly and Jason, the road to reconciliation may be long and rocky, if it ever comes at all. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.